Tim's working.
Hey there, welcome to
Hi there.
Didn't you
Another-
start out with something different from us? Instead of saying, hey there.
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
There you go. Go back up.
Welcome to another episode of Ron's Guitar Lounge, brought to you by the Wisconsinite Podcast. Turn your sound. I tell you this every Wednesday. Turn
You
your
just
sound
shut
up.
up. I was doing that.
I don't care. I can hear myself talk. I don't like my voice. You shut up.
You set yourself up for that one. Lay it out on a silver platter.
If you've never watched us before, Ron's an ass. Amy's an ass. Sometimes.
Blake's a dick.
I am one because I have one.
That's a bad comeback.
You're an
Very bad.
asshole. You want to know why?
Because he has
Uh, You are what you eat.
Hey, we got one piece of. We got
You
one.
are you are watching it. Like we say every Wednesday, you're the one watching it. Anyways, if you haven't, pour that over your head if you don't shut up. Can I do this?
Who's our sponsor?
If you haven't watched us before, these two don't shut up.
You don't know.
Who's our sponsor?
Who's our sponsor?
I'm getting there.
Who's the
Can you
all-time
let
number
me-
one all-time sponsor?
Can I?
Just go
Speak.
with it. Who is it?
I'm gonna run out of this drink if you don't knock it off.
Good thing there's a bartender here. But thank you to our sponsor, Beard Wisconsin. I'm actually gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. And you're gonna fall down and hit your head on the wall.
And the bartender's gonna throw a penalty flag.
Yes!
Yes!
Finally!
This isn't a Bears game.
Hey, we have four now.
Anyway,
Wisconsin.
keep going.
Both of you stop talking.
What does Beard Wisconsin do?
Thank you to Beard Wisconsin for sponsoring the podcast, since day one. Go to beardwisconsin.com. Use the code WISCO10 for 10% off your entire purchase.
Entire purchase.
You're going to get kicked off.
That's what he wants.
I'm just going to use your basement. They got hats, t-shirts, beanies, and most importantly, beard balm and beard oil. I use it on my mustache. I think we need to get a pool going so Ron grows his beard out so he can use some beard oil and beard balm.
And beard.
It's not a beard.
As long as it's going to
That's
be
pube hair on your face.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Some could say the same thing about what you have.
Get that 10% discount for Beard Wisconsin through the Wisconsinite Podcast.
Thank you, Beard Wisconsin.
And I'm just gonna add this. If you haven't already, during the Packer games, Beard Wisconsin sponsors contests, right? If you guess the score of the game right,
Yep.
they'll send out free stickers and
I send you
Oh, what I
a
got.
Wisconsinite Podcast sticker. They send you a Beard Wisconsin sticker. And you get a free half ounce of beard oil and beard balm. So
pretty cool. I want it.
every game.
Beard Wisconsin 4XLT.
Shut up.
Just gotta get that in there every time too.
Every week. They're not gonna send you a t-shirt. You gotta buy it like everybody else.
Keep trying.
Hopes and dreams.
All you want is free stuff.
I'm putting up the place, my bar every weekend, every week. I mean,
Every weekend?
I'm sorry,
How many whiskeys have you had?
not enough.
Put the phone down. Just put it down.
It's down.
Put it down.
He's fine. That way we can see the comments.
He's like
We
a
can't see the comments up there.
toddler. He needs.
And you're not.
I'm not distracting myself. You two are distracting me.
I'd like to say hi to Jason and Darren and Beth, who was actually in the house, and she was actually watching it on her phone too.
Beth is our bartender.
She
You
is.
should come up behind the bar and say hi at least.
You're here. Might as well.
We'll get her. We'll keep working on it.
I like to start off with Packer games first. Who won? Who beat the Lions, Rod? Amy? Who won? Who's the only one that picked the Packers to win on things? Was that me? I think that was me. How's that crow? How's that crow? Huh?
So proud of you, Blake.
It's
How?
truly amazing that you pick
Nobody picked the Packers to
the
win.
Packers to win that game. It was just unbelievably amazing.
Literally nobody picked the Pack. Nobody on Fox picked the Packers to win. You two didn't pick the Packers to win.
Did you think the Packers were gonna win?
No,
She's a Bears fan.
no, but it's good to see the Lions playing like they're playing.
Yes. Thank you.
A division team.
The Lions should have won that game.
Lions suck. Should have.
464 yards.
I don't care. Jared Goff was Goffle.
He was, and that's the only reason why the Packers won is the 3 sacks
Oh,
and
all
3
the-
fumbles.
All the turnovers.
Yeah. 6 total, right, between the sacks and the fumbles. So yes, Packers won. It's great. We needed the win.
I think
Surprising as hell, but
I think we all know teams can play horrible
Yeah.
at times.
yeah.
Vikings do every week.
Packers do too. No, not every week.
But you have to look at the Lions didn't play well against the Bears. So either the Bears are getting better, which I don't think they are,
Lions,
Defense.
or either Detroit has stepped it down.
Lions just suck.
They don't.
Dan Campbell all coached himself, especially going for it on 4th down with a fake punt on your own side of the field early in the
Okay,
game.
so previously you've talked about how the Packers need to be creative.
That is not. He's
How is
done.
that not creative? Who else is doing that
Did
right
you
now?
watch that play?
Yeah, I did. It was a joke, but still.
They got blown up in the backfield. Everybody should have been running backwards.
Just saying.
That was not very creative.
I thought it was.
You know everything, Blake.
You shut up.
Just saying.
What else?
I
you
was in
got?
a good mood.
I'm in a great mood.
Jill's watching these.
Hey, Jill.
Honestly, Love just keeps getting better and better every week. In my opinion.
He
You
is
have to
playing
listen to
better.
this crap.
You.
You're really pitting a nerve.
Oh,
tonight.
Love's getting better every week. It's
He
just like,
is.
Okay, yeah, he is, but you're like, oh my God, I'm so in love with Love. It's just like, fuck, Blake.
I never. You're just jealous. You're peanut butter and jealous because you don't have a quarterback.
I don't, no. Vikings do not have a quarterback. and
We're not
talk
talking about that.
We'll talk about it when the time comes up.
But Love is getting better and better and better and better and better.
Yeah, he is. Okay. It's a true fact.
You wanted him on the show. Anyways, what else you got?
I mean, the wide receivers are like blowing everybody's expectations away. So, especially Christian Watson, after being hurt first part of the season, nobody thought he was going to do anything this year. They thought he was just going to be hurt the whole year. Guess who's back? As Eminem would say, back again.
Hopefully you can stay.
Yeah, the receivers have actually been doing their job as of lately.
Finally.
They were not doing any favors to Love in the beginning of the season. That was a big part of it. I mean, how many drop balls can you do? They're catching the ball. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're making the big plays now, and that's why they're playing the way they are right now.
Literally, when the ball hits you in the hands and you're getting paid a lot more than we do to catch a football, which doesn't take a lot to make more than we do, but on their standards. But I would definitely at least try to catch the football. But they're actually catching the football now. So Dobbs is doing as good as he did last year, which Dobbs. Dobbs. Sorry. Romeo Dobbs.
I still don't know who.
Literally, Greg
Dobbs.
Olson kept calling him Dubs.
I thought when you said Dobbs, I thought we were talking about the Vikings there for a second, but Dubs or Dobbs, whatever. But,
Romeo Dobbs.
okay, what does he do?
Plays football.
I don't know. He's a wide receiver.
Oh,
I don't know if you ever heard of Cheesehead TV.
No.
They live stream Packer games every Sunday.
Sure.
It's awesome. So the creator of it, Romeo Dobbs gets a touchdown and he goes, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? He's in the fucking end zone. I love that.
I'm
That is
gonna
awesome.
I'm gonna start limiting how much you drink before we do this.
Because that has everything to do with it.
That's your last one.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You shut up. Twinkle toes.
Oh, I've been told that before.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either. Which the defense is getting a lot better. They've been shining when it matters. I still don't like Joe Barry.
Oh my God.
I'm
Flake,
fucking kidding.
1 week. Can
Are
you
you
not
kidding
talk
me?
about him?
I didn't say it last week.
Before the show, you did.
Your Packers segment has gone on too long already, so we need to move on.
It's because they finally won.
Exactly.
Finally.
Sorry.
Where have you been?
It was a
You-
big
Hey,
win. It was,
does
I'm sorry.
anybody-
It was a big win.
Does anybody want to know what this week's facts and history is?
I'm not done talking.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
What more do you have to say?
Who wants to know facts and history this week from Ron? There we go. We got two bystanders here. Beth and Travis both want to know what I'm doing this week for facts and history.
Just so everybody knows, he doesn't do what he's actually supposed to do. He just does this on his own. When I ask him to come up with a game of the week and all this other stuff, he goes, I didn't do that, but here's the fact about turkeys.
But it's funny. And it breaks up.
It's a lot of fun
He
too.
thinks it's funny.
We're getting
You
good
laugh.
feedback. Good feedback.
I laugh at him, not with him.
You're still laughing.
This week's facts and history is Wisconsin beer facts.
There we go. Come on, you got. That's good.
I'm drinking Wisconsin
There
beer.
you go.
Fact number 1. 7 of the 10 drunkest cities in America are in Wisconsin, and 15 of the top 20 are in Wisconsin also. Can you imagine that?
You got a fact on counties too, because
I do.
Wisconsin.
That's coming. That's coming. I'm all over that.
You look at the map of the
Fact
United
number 1.
States,
Well,
and
Beer facts for Wisconsin. I had fun doing
two
it.
of our 3 sponsors are bars.
Yeah.
but you look at the map of the United States. You're thinking, Texas maybe. No.
I did see that there's a map that showed the heaviest beer and drinking consumptions in the United States were colored blue, and the ones the least were white.
Yeah.
Utah is completely white.
Yeah.
Don't
They
they-
have a lot of dry counties.
I was just saying, they still have a lot of.
You look at Wisconsin, and it's almost a different shade of blue.
It's like,
It's almost purple blue.
They're on their own.
Not because of the
They
Vikings
have their
either,
own
it's just-
shade.
But yeah, it's dark, super dark blue Wisconsin, the whole state.
That's a good one.
all right, let's talk about the wonderful Vikings Bears game.
Oh man, am I excited to talk about this?
My mom was actually there, and my brother.
And she's a Bears fan.
She is a Bears fan. So is my brother. But Guy is a Vikings fan. So there was a Vikings fan in the mix.
You can't be
Big
a
stupid.
viable team when you throw 4 interceptions.
Or lose to a team that has
No.
0 touchdowns. First time in NFL history.
Will you let me get through this?
No, I can't. You didn't let me talk. I'm not gonna let you talk, bitch.
Fair is fair. Yeah, the Vikings are on a track of not a very good destination right now. I am not disgusted with the quarterback situation right now, but what else can you do? It is what it is.
Mhm.
Dobbs, they figured out Dobbs. I mean, all you have to do now to stop Dobbs is throw anywhere from 6 to 8 players on a blitz, full out blitz, and he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
You can't even run away from it anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta think about the Bears side too. They didn't trust Fields to throw more than 3 yards down the field.
Correct. But I've seen this the last 2 games. The Vikings have both lost the last 2 games.
Shocker.
The same thing happened in the previous game. They blitzed the hell out of Dobbs, and Dobbs was he couldn't figure it out. He couldn't get away from it. He couldn't do what he was doing in the first games that he won.
So do you think it's because the Bears blitzed him so much, that's what made the difference? Or do you think that he's losing his groove a little bit?
They forced him into situations where he threw the interceptions.
Defense,
I
their
mean-
defense.
And they forced him to pass, basically, and
Yeah, and he's not comfortable doing that.
he's not comfortable forcing a pass
Yeah.
into situations where he got picked off. I mean,
So you have to give credit to the Bears for coming into that game.
one was a pressure situation where he got hit as he throwing and threw up a duck, which another one was just a bad throw on the flat. That should have never been thrown. It seems to me there was, I can't even remember all of them, but I think there might have been even two of them that were pressure situations where the ball got batted in the air on one of them, I know. But right now, Dobbs is not the answer, and the answer is Kirk Cousins, but he's
Why?
out. He's out for the season.
Why would you even think that Dobbs would be considered the answer?
Because how he started.
How he started, you have
to
to go with it.
Yes, but you also said there's a reason why he has been on 7 NFL teams.
Totally agree with you. It's coming out.
He's like Ryan Fitzpatrick. He does
But
good.
everybody had the hope after the first couple games that he was able to make plays with his legs and keep things in motion to make things work. Like I said, the last 2 games they've lost both. They've pressured him to the point where he doesn't know what to do. So, in my opinion, if this keeps going in this direction, I personally would like to see Hall again and see what he can do. I mean, he's available again now. I said, what the hell? You might as well try it out.
Well, and you have to, I mean, I know it doesn't look good. You've played with that many for Dobbs, that many teams, but the fact is he's still around. He's still in the league. They're still recognizing him. So teams are seeing something.
Yes,
To sign
Ryan
him.
Fitzpatrick was also in the league for a long time.
He is a viable backup.
He's not a starter.
He's not a
He's a
starter.
That's what
backup.
I'm saying. Ryan
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick was never a starter. No
And we're
matter
not-
how much the Jets or the Bills thought he was, or the Buccaneers, he never was.
I don't think, none of us are saying that Dobbs would ever be a starter. But we think he was,
There were a lot of people saying that he was a starter when he came to Minnesota. So, and played as well as he did.
He made things work. And
given
that's
what
all I
he
can
came
say.
into,
He's smart and he can throw a football.
it's better than Fields.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for everybody watching right now. We appreciate it.
Sorry, love you.
What?
She
Totally
didn't-
went over her head. Totally went over her head.
I was listening to Ron.
Oh, of course,
Who listens to Ron?
right?
The Bears are in no better shape than the Ravens, so we know.
It's that shifted things for our division because now the Packers are only 1 game back.
I see the Packers making a run. I'm sorry to say that. I have a hard time saying that.
Hey.
Which I don't hate the Packers, but
We're here to support you.
Just like, I know I don't want to talk about Aaron Rodgers, but just like Aaron Rodgers said, R-E-L-A.
no, don't
No.
wait.
Yes.
Good
No.
Lord.
You're like half a Vikings fan, half a Bears fan, so.
I am a Packers fan
choose-
through and through.
You always choose the Packers to lose.
We gotta have faith, Tim. Someday we will win a Super Bowl, but I don't know when. I probably won't see it, but we gotta still have to have faith, Tim.
Like, I always want the Packers to win, but I'm always looking at it objectively and what the other teams are doing.
And Asher says, "Hi, Uncle Blake."
Hey, Asher.
Aww.
Hey, buddy. Hope
Okay,
you're feeling better.
so anything
But-
more on the Vikings and Bears?
Tim also says the Packers will not make a run.
He likes to try and get underneath my skin like you do, except at work.
Tim, if you get under his skin too much, you're going to be on this podcast.
Hey, Scott.
I'm not dealing with it.
Tim would be funny. Tim, you should come on. You'd be awesome. He lives in Richmond. So.
Come in Blake's spot.
That name sounds familiar to me. I don't know why.
Tim Sites.
Seats.
Sites.
Sites. Okay. What's next? We're done talking back.
So we have some exciting news. Blake worked it out and we officially have the Midway as a sponsor.
Yes.
So officially a couple days ago,
Yesterday.
yesterday.
Big thank you to Chase.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chase. We appreciate it.
So Chase bought it, God, not even
This year.
this year. He has really, you can tell, put a lot into it. He's done work on the outside, brand new bathrooms.
You can
repainted
close
it.
the door
You
in the
can-
men's room.
Which is huge.
You don't have to try and pee and hold the door shut.
Yeah. He's got a great group of bartenders up there.
The atmosphere is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much fun.
Yeah.
So
And then this weekend, Saturday, from 8 p.m. to 11, JJ Stoner will be up there playing.
Which we will be up there on Friday.
we'll
So-
be there Friday night, yeah.
If I might have to take some of these stickers with me
Mine
because
though.
huh?
I'll take them.
They're mine.
They're mine.
But if you come to the Midway on Friday night and you say that you heard this on the podcast and you see either me or Ron, because Amy's not so
I
much
haven't
fun.
even
doesn't-
said that I wasn't coming.
Anyways,
God.
if you say that you saw this on the podcast, you'll get a sticker. So
Come up to the
there you
Midway,
go.
check it
Friday
out.
night. I don't know what time we're going. Not like it's just a Friday
I'm
thing.
probably thinking around 8 or so.
It's always earlier. You're always texting me at like 6:30.
It might happen.
It's like 6:30 and you're asking me.
Because he doesn't work on Fridays.
No.
Darren Anderson says the Packers will beat the Chiefs this week. You heard it here first.
Whoa, Darren, what do you
Whoa,
think the
Darren.
score's gonna be?
Yeah, you gotta throw up numbers now, Darren.
Right, that's next.
When you coming on the show, Darren?
You guys gotta come in. You need at
I
least
told
come
him
in
he's
and
got to
watch.
be a guest bartender, but he's got to wear a crop top.
Ooh.
If he's wearing one, you're wearing one.
No, that's not the deal here. Actually, he can. Darren, you can just come replace Amy.
Really? Wow. Feel the love.
Where?
Exactly. Which means sarcastic.
Oh, what's next?
Game of the week.
Game of the week.
Well, which is also
There is nothing more. Every game this week sucks. Besides the one we're going to talk about, and it hurts me to even say this because we're going to have to listen to somebody talk again about a certain team.
all right. Just sidebar here. They are the whole reason why I started this.
Okay, but we have to have limitations to this.
I don't make you have limitations about your.
I kept
Stuff
my
you
Vikings talk to a short.
Yeah, because I wasn't interrupting you the whole time like you interrupted. Anyways,
That was during the Beard Wisconsin.
that was the
Our,
whole
our,
time.
our game of the week is Packers Chiefs because there really isn't another game that's really worth talking about this week. I mean,
Sunday night game,
every other game is rather boring.
which I better see Darren at Scott's. Which also,
Whoa. News break. Darren says I'll break up my wrestling crop top.
oh my god. Okay.
Look what you started.
Actually, Darren brought this up
Cheers, Darren.
a couple weeks ago. That I should shout out where we watch Packer games. Ours bar.
Another bar.
Well, it's not officially a bar.
It's a basement bar.
It's
It's a
just a
basement
basement bar. Except it's got all Packer stuff, Packer, Badger, Brewer. It's awesome. I posted a video about it on on the Facebook page. Check it out. Ours awesome, especially for letting us all come watch games every weekend.
Why have I not been invited?
Because you're a girl.
Wow.
It's too much Packer and Badger.
You don't even. All right.
But we're talking Chiefs and Packers. It's the game of the week, so it's not just.
All right. One advantage, I mean, there's probably 2 or 3 advantages that the Packers have, but the biggest advantage is that it's at Lambeau. If it was in Kansas City, like it was when Rodgers had COVID. It'd be a blowout. But I honestly think that this is gonna be a lot closer game. I don't really wanna bring this up, but Taylor Swift might be there.
Yeah.
Travis's crush.
You know the guy at school?
No.
Yes.
Kelky.
Kelky.
Why?
I don't know.
Kelsey? Anyways.
Dan Fangen is watching. I've been
Dan?
waiting for this, Dan. I am stoked that you're watching, Dan.
Wow.
Anyways,
I've never heard of this damn fellow before.
he works at
He
Ellicott.
works with me.
I'm
He said
sorry,
he-
Dan.
He
You're
said
excited.
he would never show up on here.
He's
because
watched.
He's watched, but he never showed
That's
up
not-
on the live feed though.
It's because you're more into that than you are.
He says, "I love you guys.
You sent a kiss.
We love you too, Dan."
He did.
Yes, he did. Oh, before I forget and it goes away, Darren says Packers walk off field goal 23-20.
Hey,
Is that what you said?
I said Packers win by a field goal. I haven't said it yet, but anyways, especially with how Love has been playing the last couple of weeks, I think it's going to be a lot closer game. If Green Bay puts as much pressure on Mahomes as they did Goffel on Thanksgiving, Kansas City better look out because Mahomes is not as mobile as he was before. I mean, you saw it in the Super Bowl, which they still won, but he's just not the same player. That ankle is always going to be an issue for him. So he tweaks that ankle, his outside pocket is donezo. So
You're done. Time for someone else to talk. I'm gonna say the Chiefs. I have to go against the Packers because that's who I am. I still like watching the Packers. I will root for the Packers at some
Never.
point. If they're in the playoffs, I would root for the Packers. But
Stop lying to these
think
people.
shut up. I think the Chiefs are gonna come out. Chiefs have been lackadaisical the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Mhm.
And
They have
I look for the Chiefs to come out and play a game that they're capable of playing this weekend.
yeah, but
Yeah, no, you're done talking, Amy.
I see, and this is where I'm different from both you. You just don't root for the Packers because you don't like the Packers. You think they're going to win every game because you think
no,
you
I
have
don't
to say.
actually. I haven't said they're going to win every game.
But you won't.
If you remember from a couple weeks ago, I picked them to lose, and guess who won? The Packers.
You're talking again.
Will you shut up?
I honestly
Oh my
don't know.
God.
I can't. I think Kansas City's going to go into Lambeau and be pumped up and wanting to take this game away from the Packers. They're going to want to close down Love's run here. But it is Lambeau. It is. Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's going to be a close game, but I had originally, if I go by what I predicted for the season, I had the Packers losing this game.
Which
But a lot has changed since I wrote those predictions.
I
So
also
We got a lot of stuff to do here, guys.
I also, at the beginning of the season, picked the Packers to lose to the Chiefs. I also picked them to lose to the Broncos, and they lost to the Broncos. So,
yeah, I'm keeping track. Yeah. It'll be a good game. It's gonna be a close game. I hope it's not a game like the Vikings Bears game was, where
it won't be.
Wisconsin Beer Facts, number 2.
Not even done yet.
Yes, we
yes
are.
we are.
Fine. I wasn't.
2022, Wall Street ranked Wisconsin as the nation's drunkest state, with 25.2% of Wisconsin residents drinking excessively.
Blake fits into that category tonight.
I'm going to do one more because I'm running behind on this. Okay?
I'm gonna kick you out.
Wisconsin has the drunkest county in the United States. What do you know what that county? I can't know if I'm saying this right. Oh,
Utagami.
Utagami. Utagami is the drunkest county in the United States.
Sounds native, so that makes sense.
Yeah, true. But I'm gonna put on
I'm just
top of this. Okay, if you look at this
Natives like
as
their alcohol.
just a state thing, the top, they rank the counties within the state. This is not nationwide. But Polk County is number 5 in the state.
When I have a fact for you, when I worked at Westside, which I probably said this before, I'm
You have.
sure. When I worked at the bar that my uncle used to own, we had the beer vendor come in and he said, Clear Lake, Wisconsin, at that time, so this is 2017. Clear Lake, Wisconsin drinks the most Busch Light out of any other town in the United States. Which,
What?
if you came up to the Midway on Friday night with us, most of the people there are gonna be drinking Busch Light.
People who don't know any better.
We drink the nectar of the gods, you drink the high life.
Champagne beers.
I just opened myself up to an ass whooping from about most of the town, so
I like the
you did.
attention.
I can't drink flavorless beer.
I will record it while the town of Clear Lake.
Oh. Hey Bobby, thanks for watching, Bobby.
Oh.
What's next on our scripted?
Actually, we had a comment from Darren that popped up. What was that? 2 days? 2 days.
A couple days ago, yeah. This is actually good.
He had a whole bunch of ideas for us to talk about. So maybe I'll give Darren another sticker. Sunday night when I see him for the Packer game.
Okay.
Which I already gave him a couple, but he can get some more. He hasn't gotten the Ron's Guitar Lounge sticker yet, so. Anyways, since you like to smart off all the time and not shut up, how about we have you start off with the Vikings?
What's the question? You have to answer. You have to say a question. Otherwise they're not going to know what we're talking about.
The offensive and defensive MVP so far this season
Okay.
For
for
that
the
team.
Vikings.
Offensively, I'm pretty easy on this one for me. The only person I can think of offensively for the Vikings is T.J. Hawkinson.
Yep.
He didn't have a game on Monday night that he wasn't targeted that much.
It's because he didn't have Kirk Cousins to throw it on.
Correct. But all around, very solid year for him.
He's also the highest paid tight end in the NFL.
And he's proving it too. I really feel that he's done his job. So
Okay, you do your thing.
that was an easy one for me. Defensively is a different story. There is a few names that come up. The rookie Ivan Pace Jr. is doing well, but I don't think that he would be a MVP, defensive MVP for the team really. Metellus has played well also defensively. Bynum, the safety Bynum, has played well also. But I keep coming around to the bigger names, and I have to say that Danielle Hunter, the defensive end, outside linebacker, is playing really well this year, and I think he's played up to his capabilities this year finally. So I would say that he would be the defensive MVP of the team.
You're cut off.
I'm fine. That's fine. I wanted to be done.
Sorry about
You
that.
just like to hear yourself talk.
No, not really.
I went with the Packers offensive and defensive MVPs so far. I mean, offense,
Hey, Tannen, sorry,
there hasn't been Tannen.
Jackson.
Oh, hey Tannen. So far there really hasn't been much for anybody to really stand out. I mean, other than Love, with his progression over the last couple weeks, I know Reed has done very well the whole season. What?
Can I say one thing? As a journeyman, I think Dylan has done an outstanding job on keeping things rolling with the running back situations with the injuries and whatnot. I think he has done really well as keeping that flowing.
He's also been playing injured.
Yeah, exactly.
He has a hurt groin, but they also have 2 running backs. At one point, they were down to 1 running back. So they would have had to use probably Reed at running back if Dylan would have got hurt. And they wouldn't have had a run game anymore, obviously. So, but for Ron, decided to talk
At
more.
least he asked.
I thought it was a good point.
Anyways,
It's a compliment.
I honestly think that I fully believe in Love. There's a reason why we drafted him. It's the same thing. I have said this before, like Aaron Rodgers. He has definitely showed poise in the pocket. He's showed promise that he can run out of the pocket. I mean, who else did that in their prime? He can take a hit a lot better than quarterbacks we've had in the past because he's a lot younger. But just the focus that he's showed, especially on Thursday, that touchdown pass to Reed, the first one of the game, I don't even know how he completed that pass. Between, I think it was 3 defenders,
Time's up.
and Reed almost, didn't catch that ball. So, but my defensive MVP is a no-brainer, especially with Jair out. It's going to be Rashawn Gary. He had 3 sacks against the Lions, where last year he went into Ford Field and tore his ACL. So Gary had a career day, and honestly, I think he's going to be the next Clay Matthews, but I think he'll do a lot better than Clay Matthews ever did. So, since my time's up, Amy,
Your time was up like 2 minutes ago.
I don't care.
So I did overall NFL Rookie of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, I read up on a number of players. CJ Stroud, though, from the Texans, I mean, he's just having a killer year. So I think he's going to take it.
I have him starting over Josh Allen on my fantasy team. That's
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that he's playing really well, and he's going to be. But looking at his stats, I mean, he had 470 yards against Tampa Bay in one game. 470 yards.
I'd like to, next time that they're on TV on a Sunday, I think I should actually watch them.
Yeah.
he should. CJ Stroud is leaps and bounds better than Bryce Young is, and Bryce Young went number 1.
I mean, he's got 19 TDs on the year, only 5 interceptions. Yeah, so I think he's going to run away with it. I do think Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions is close behind. He's got a number of TDs, a good number of yards. He's playing well.
What position is that?
He's a running back.
Yeah, you're right. I
Yeah.
get it now, yep.
Yeah. There's a couple up on here, but I think those 2 are they stand out, I think, in the running of it all. When you look at just stats, not game be game or anything like that, but
Puka's the best wide receiver of the whole class. Right there.
I didn't know how to say the last name. Oh, that Puka, yeah.
Puka's probably the highest, other than CJ Stroud's, the biggest steal of the draft.
Yeah, and I mean he's got good statistics.
He's healthy,
too, but
unlike, what's his name?
Can I throw a fact in?
He's kind of irrelevant now because, he's a wide receiver for the Rams. It's irrelevant now because he's hurt every other game.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Ron.
Wisconsin beer facts. Miller beer, which is brewed in Wisconsin,
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
got its name of the name of the champagne of beers because of the tiny storm of perfect bubbles it has in its bottles. It's a fact. That's why they got named the champagne of beers, because if you look at a champagne bottle, when you uncork it,
I don't
they
know.
get the bubbles, the constant tiny bubbles
I'm
floating.
not
to the
rich
top.
like you. I don't get to drink champagne. Where's your champagne?
You will never
bottle?
take these
There's
facts
one in
away
there.
from me, Blake, so this is the way
You
it's
should
gonna
go
be.
grab your one.
Yeah, go
That's
grab
in
your
there.
champagne.
Go grab your champagne and prove it.
It's not champagne, it's.
You just told me.
No, the champagne of beers.
Oh my God. I don't have to prove it. It's a
Another,
fact.
hey, I have another fact for you, Ron. One of the best beers ever brewed is also originated from Wisconsin. You know what beer that is? Pabst Blue Ribbon. Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
This is my facts, it's not yours.
Just saying.
Wisconsin crafters, beer crafters, produce 5 gallons of beer for each resident of the state 21 years of age and older.
People, never mind.
Craft beers, I'm not saying the
I know.
big guys.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something else, but
Might as well say it.
people wait until they're 21 before they start
I'm
drinking.
just, this is facts off the Google.
It's gotta be legitimate. Can't get itself in trouble.
I'll save this last one for later.
Good. Nobody wants to hear it anyways.
It's a cool one.
They're good. No, you're not. It's my turn. Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Everybody loves my beer facts and have my history because I'm gonna keep doing it, so.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, I have Max Crosby, defensive end for the Raiders. Averaging 11 sacks, or no, he's got a total of 11 and a half sacks. Nick Bosa's in there too. And then Chris Jones.
All right. I just want to take a poll. Who thinks that Ron should keep doing his little facts? Comment. Not here. I'm saying
We don't matter?
on.
Oh,
Beth,
that's right, I'm a girl.
Beth agrees, so. Of
You
the
said
people
it
we
earlier.
see, we are in
Oh, you are a
approval,
girl, aren't you?
so my facts are gonna keep.
I wasn't done talking. I'm saying in the comments.
You got a lot of
Who
thumbs up.
says that he should keep doing his facts?
Bobby says yes.
Bobby has to say
Burn.
yes. We're wearing their t-shirts.
We all match,
Burn.
Bobby. Have you realized that?
Bobby's the best.
This was not coordinated
Not at all.
There's a question about the Big Ten game.
Jill says yes also.
Michigan's gonna blow out Iowa. That's all people need to know. But Ron,
Bobby loves it.
let's talk about who we're wearing. And
Oh, my favorite part of the whole podcast. I'd love to talk about Raising the Bar. I mean, who would not want to talk about Raising the Bar? Once again, it's Wednesday night, family night, karaoke.
I want to see you do karaoke.
I'm not singing.
Oh, come on.
Not gonna happen.
I got him really drunk one night, and you still wouldn't do it.
You get your pizza, 4 soft drinks, appetizer for $30. And I seen something about a mystery gift giveaway tonight there at the bar that someone is doing.
Yeah.
So that's tonight.
And I think in the first box was like chicken broth.
I'm
something.
not sure. I didn't see that. But that's tonight. Wingo Bar Bingo is tomorrow night. I believe that's up and running again.
Revamped, revitalized.
Revamped. Better than ever. Saturday, Eggert Nut Feed. So everybody go up there and have some bull's nuts.
Better get there early, otherwise you're not gonna be able to eat a nut. They run out
So-
fast.
The town's gonna be hopping this weekend.
What about-
Saturday night, there's gonna be lots going on uptown.
JJ Stoner at the Midway, but what about Sunday?
Sunday, there is a crafters vendor show going on there also, so.
And you're not cool enough to be there.
I'm doing one on Saturday, and I don't know that I am gonna be
Ready?
up for going to one on
He's
Sunday
gonna be
also.
hungover, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, which I'm gonna talk about that right now. Saturday, if you're not doing anything, go out and visit Amory Ale Works. I'm shouting out the Amory Ale Works. Neighbor Sam is the coordinator over there. She does a wonderful job. I will be there with numerous other vendors from noon until 6. So come out and support us and everybody else selling their crafts and whatever they do there.
And if they show up and and they mention the podcast, you
Show
get a
up.
sticker.
Show up, you mention the podcast, I will have stickers with me.
Same
To
thing
get
as
it.
Friday night.
So I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but you get something if you say, hey, you know. And then look at the products we're selling. You know, maybe come home with something that's
It's Christmas time.
Yeah.
Christmas present.
I made 55 bottle openers last weekend, so I got 55 bottle openers I will be selling,
I need to buy a
along with my charcuterie boards and cutting boards, and I also made I have
Are they done?
the Christmas trees are done. Yeah,
Go out and
I
grab
made
one.
one.
Go grab one.
they're actually in the room down here. I think I have eight
Yeah,
Christmas
run down
trees
here.
made up.
I made one of them.
And it probably took you
Blake
all
helped
day.
me. I taught him how to do something.
Yeah.
So, raising the bar, we love it. Jim, Tim, the bartenders,
Bobby.
Bobby.
Can't leave out Bobby.
I was getting there.
Bastard.
Bobby would be very angry with me if I didn't say, "Hey, Bobby,
Bobby, please hit him when you see him.
we love you, Bobby."
Hit Blake too,
No.
Um,
He didn't mention her, so he gets hit.
right?
These things are cool.
So these are the latest and greatest crafts of Ron's.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Very cool.
Hear my sleigh bells
Mom,
ring.
you gotta get one.
That is mine. I'm taking that home.
and I'm taking it to the show.
I am old Chris Kringle.
You gotta come and
I'm
show
the
'em by
king of jingling. I'm gonna have to buy some bottle openers off
Yeah.
for Christmas presents.
Thank
That's-
you.
Get it that nice and close. You know, it's frame Ron's face in it. There you go, Ron. Talk.
Trav, open it back.
Hi. So, I'm gonna throw in my last beer fact for Wisconsin after because it's yeah.
What? I'm trying to hype people up.
Take it easy.
Yeah, it's working so well.
Everybody loves my beer facts. They were saying they love my history and shit that I do. Get over it, Blake.
I was just trying to hype up the crowd. We
Okay.
have a giant crowd here tonight.
My last beer fact of the night is the world's largest 6-pack of beer can be found in
Ooh.
La Crosse,
Oh, I was
Wisconsin.
gonna answer that.
It wasn't trivia,
I
Blake.
thought
he was
It's
gonna ask
not
that.
trivia.
The world's largest 6-pack. Can
I
you
don't
believe
know
that? The world's largest 6-pack.
Yeah.
It's right here in Wisconsin.
Yeah, you should go see it. It's pretty cool.
I didn't know they had that there. I've been to La Crosse. a
Now
couple
it's
times,
now
but-
it's a 6-pack of old style.
Yeah.
Because they started brewing old style again.
Absolutely. Old style is actually not that bad of a beer either.
Never had it because I'm.
It's not bad.
But
What's next?
let's move on to my favorite part of every episode.
We're not doing the wisdom and opinions yet. I got trivia.
All right.
We always
You
close
can
with
do
wisdom.
this.
Wisdom.
Does everybody like trivia?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
My trivia this week is
Hey.
based.
If you know the answer, just comment. See if you can beat me or Amy.
Or that.
The peanut gallery.
Anybody who comments the right answer this week, we will get you a sticker somehow. Even if local, we'll get it to you. Somehow we'll get you a sticker somehow. Okay. This week's trivia is NFC North complete. There is no other. It's all
All
NFC
Okay,
NFC.
all
North.
NFC.
All NFC North. Okay. Okay. First one is played college ball for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Drafted by Green Bay in the 5th round in 2002.
Ron Ulaga?
Wrong. Played 10 seasons with Green Bay and 1 or 2 with Jacksonville.
Oh, no,
Click.
just keep talking.
Defensive end, 2024 Packer Hall of Fame.
Clay Matthews.
That's not Clay Matthews. Clay Matthews played at USC.
And look, 2024 is right, it might be 2023. I might have missed.
I was gonna say Jordy Nelson and Clay Matthews is in 2024. Oh my God, why can't I know? Why don't I know?
Defensive end.
We got any comments? Ma, do you know?
I
Hey,
got
Cody.
it. Mine lags. Oh,
Darren Anderson has the correct answer. You get a sticker.
Damn it! Why didn't I know that? I just.
Who was it?
Oh my
Aaron Kaplan.
God!
Oh,
I featured him a couple weeks ago. Why didn't I know that?
Darren got it?
Yeah.
Darren.
Way to go, Darren. You got a sticker coming.
Darren gets 2 stickers now.
Okay, trivia number 2. 2007 drafted in 2007 from Georgia Tech, 2nd overall by the Lions.
Calvin Johnson.
Correct. You get a sticker.
I do. That was
You
pretty.
can't answer.
You
it.
should've-
gotta see who-
I don't care. You should have made it a little bit harder.
Whoever had that answer in the peanut gallery, you get robbed by Blake.
Number 2 overall by the Lions in 2007. Gee, I wonder who that was. Amy didn't know it though.
Empty.
I didn't know it.
you wanna tell me how to make it?
I used to pour a lot of whiskey in a slice.
Just whiskey.
Pendleton? There's a bottle of Pendleton below. And I'm using that bottle of
We're.
champagne
Here?
in the drawer.
In the drawer?
No,
No,
in
no, no.
the regular one in the cabinet.
Cabinet, I'm sorry.
Pendleton.
Pendleton.
Big bottle.
That doesn't help. There's a lot of big
You need
bottles.
ice first or?
You can put a little ice in there.
Ice is in the blue tin.
Number 3. This one I didn't have a lot of info on because it was, it's this might be a little, well, let me get to a point, everybody's gonna know it. NFL Rookie of the Year in 1961. 5-time Pro Bowler with the Bears as a tight end.
Mom?
Buckus.
Wrong. This is gonna give it away. I'm just gonna see if anybody comes up with anything here.
Ma, do you know who it is?
I missed the first part of it.
NFL Rookie in 1961. Rookie of the Year in 1961.
What was the second clue?
5-time Pro Bowler with the Bears as a tight end, but he played for other teams also, as in the Cowboys and I can't remember the other ones. This is going to give it away. Became head coach of the Bears in 1982.
Did that.
Correct.
Wait, no, Buckus played
I should have
defense. Why did I say
remembered
Buckus? Yeah, Buckus played defense. Why did I say Buckus?
You're-
Darren came in with that one too.
What is it?
He said
Sitka, Mike
Sitka.
Oh,
Ditka.
it is. Travis is trying
Except
to.
except for he said Sitka.
Yeah, I know that.
Ditka.
Sitka, Alaska.
Okay, and my last one for the night. Played college ball in Florida for the Gators. Selected as a first round in 2009. Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2009. Won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks, but played for the Vikings as a rookie.
What position?
Wide receiver, board number 12.
Percy Harvin.
Correct. You're not supposed to answer, you're supposed to let the people.
You should give it 5 or 10 seconds.
You don't
Before
specify
he
these
answered.
rules. You need to specify the rules
Okay, we're making rules
before
right
we
now.
start talking.
We're making rules now.
No, for next week. You
That
need
just
to.
means that.
That's my football trivia for this week. If anybody has ideas for me, please let me know. Message me on Facebook and come up with ideas for me. I will keep doing this as long as I can because I think it's kind of fun. I will move on. I'll do trivia on other subjects as we go along too, but football is the main trivia for now.
Because this is a football show.
Darren had that one too, as Harbin.
Harbin got lucky he won a Super Bowl. I just want to say that right now. He didn't do anything for those Seahawks. But, all right, let's move on to my favorite part of the week.
But that means the show's ending. Are we ready to be done?
I think so. I think it's, what time is it? Anybody got time?
You should-
7:57.
You should have been done an hour ago.
Shut up. We're getting close to. They're flashing the light on us in the background saying it's almost time to be done.
Last call.
Last call.
We appreciate everybody on this.
But let's move on to Ron's quote, wisdom and opinions. He's got a lot of opinions. Might not have as much wisdom as his opinions, but Ron, take it away.
I had a little trouble picking one this week. I was in a mood where I had to come up with something that was kind of serious in a way.
You gotta come up with it more than a day in advance.
I did this yesterday.
Exactly, more than a day in advance. You have a whole week to think about it.
Yeah, you're pushing it now.
I know, because your life is so full.
Hope that's okay, Ryan.
Oh, good drink, Beth. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You actually put 7-Up in it. Last week I made it. I didn't put any 7-Up in it.
This week's wisdom and opinion. I'm not sure about the opinion, but I got the wisdom right now. Kind of.
Yeah.
Even if you are on the right track, you will get run over if you just sit there. Yeah, it's kind of serious, but it's kind of funny. Keep moving, people. Keep doing what you got to do. I mean, I kind of repeat myself on the opinion stuff week after week, but
Kind of like
if you just sit there, yeah, you're gonna get run over.
I didn't talk about that.
Learn something every day. If you think you don't have anything to learn in life, then yeah, you can sit in your chair and rock away because that's what you're gonna do. Keep finding something to keep your mind
Sure.
make something purposeful every day. And that's my opinion.
And
I'm
you're
sticking
sticking
to
to
it.
I'm sticking to it.
Jinx, you gotta get me a beer.
Mom,
Oh, you talk 2 beers. But I was just trying to get Beth in the
maybe you can
background.
say thanks for.
Beth, you gotta say hi to everybody.
Jill's still watching.
Hi, Jill. Jill, were
But-
you at the game Monday night?
What? Hi.
Damien, you never know how tall you are until you're over your head. Yes.
Damien's shorter than I am. Just saying.
He is.
But- Thank you all for tuning in for another week of Ron's Guitar Lounge.
We're gonna limit Blake to like
Shut up.
three beers before we start from now on.
You only get 1 whiskey for the whole show then.
Not a chance.
Exactly.
You just won't put any 7-Up in it.
So, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to the sponsors, Beard Wisconsin, Raising the Bar, and
The Midway.
the Midway.
We appreciate you all, and we appreciate everybody who's watching tonight. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for watching. I mean, it makes us feel
And the
good.
feedback, Darren,
The
great idea.
The feedback is great.
Yeah.
Darren, I'll get you your stickers on Sunday during the game. Next week I might have to wear Rudin's shirt that he gave me. So
Okay. We'll let you.
I don't care if you let me or not. I'm gonna wear it.
This can't
And you-
happen again.
Hey, and another thought, anybody wants to hang out with us Wednesday nights for an hour, come on over. Doors open, the driveway lights are on. You're more than welcome to come in and enjoy some fun for an hour.
Well,
So,
we usually start hanging out like 6:30.
yeah, I'm sitting down here, I'm sitting down, I think I came down here at 4:30 tonight, so.
I've been here since 6.
So come enjoy my space, appreciate anybody who wants to join in the fun, so.
Yeah. It's winter time. Good night to get out and just break up the monotony.
Yes, we don't need to be cooped up in the house for the next
It's like your
4
wisdom,
months, 5 months. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Get out. Do
Get
something.
out.
Go to beardscotson.com, use the code Wisco10 for 10% off, and go to camphacollective.com and get all your Wisconsinite podcast merch, which Amy ordered some.
I did.
Ron's not cool enough to wear any.
You don't have my size.
But again, thank you all for tuning in. As always, go Pack Go.
Cheers.
Skol. We'll see you next Wednesday.